Hey everyone, it's Sumi and welcome to my channel, The Tatka Project. Today I'm going to share with you some Ayurvedic sleep tips. These are some things to try if you're having a little bit of trouble getting those consistencies and want to give yourself more of a chance to fall asleep easily. Keep in mind that if you have a serious condition like chronic insomnia, that my channel is no substitute for consulting a medical professional, but these are some easy things for you to try that have helped me so much. In this video, I'm going to share with you the grounding practices, the breathing techniques, and some recipes that have really helped me with my sleep. So the first thing I like to do is I stop having anything caffeinated after 3 p.m. and this includes masala chai or black tea. I usually stick to herbal, non-caffeinated teas like a chamomile or decaf Earl Grey, which I also really enjoy. And I feel like this really helps me in not being restless through the evening. I also like to have my dinner by 7 and latest by 7:30. I usually have a lighter dinner compared to lunch and I have my biggest meal at lunchtime. I also feel naturally hungrier at lunch. But according to Ayurveda, the digestive fire is the most powerful at lunchtime or noon, and I find this works really well for me naturally. And you should try it out and let me know if it works for you too. I also make sure to spend some time in nature in the evenings because this really helps me tune out of work mode, take in all of the lovely sounds, and just puts me in a really peaceful mindset. If you don't have access to an open space or parks, that's no problem. You can just open your windows, or if you have a balcony, you can spend some time in the balcony and listen to some soothing music, and all of this works just as well. When possible, I also like to do a quick Ayurvedic self-massage. I don't like to do the whole process because it can be a little long, so I do this really quick massage that takes around 4 to 5 minutes. Two really nice and accessible oil options for the massage are sesame oil and coconut oil. I like to use cold pressed oils that come in glass bottles. So for the colder months, sesame oil works really well, and for warmer temperatures, coconut oil works great. According to Ayurveda, it's best to massage towards the heart because this improves circulation and is also known to help with lymph drainage. So as you can see here, I've just taken a little bit of sesame oil in the palms of my hands. I like to start by massaging the palms of my hands because I spend so much time on my computer, and I especially give more attention to the fleshy regions of the palm because it just feels so good and relaxing. I also like to do circular motions on the joints, so on the wrists here, and then long strokes towards the heart on the arm region like this. Once again, I'm also doing circular strokes here on the elbows like you can see, and I just repeat this process on my other arm and the same thing on the legs as well by focusing on the feet and circular motions on the joints like the knees. You can also massage your scalp, but I just avoid this because it is pretty cold here. I don't like to wash my hair at night or sleep with an oily, sticky feeling in my hair. But if you don't mind that, massaging the scalp is really good as well. I also make sure to get the neck because once again, I spend so much time on my computer. There's so much strain on my neck. So this is something I do every night, even if I don't do the entire massage process. It's best to use warm oils to do this kind of massage, but if you don't have the time, you can just do it just as is, and that's what I usually end up doing. And I also like focusing on the earlobes because massaging the earlobes is just so relaxing and yummy. And that's my quick Ayurvedic self-massage. Once I'm done this, I just like to take a quick shower, and I like to use turmeric powder or besan or gram flour to get rid of any of the excess oil but lock in all of the moisture. Once I'm done my shower, I like to make this drink with a plant-based milk. Here I'm using almond milk, an 1/8 of a teaspoon of cardamom powder, and a pinch of nutmeg. So I've used around 3/4 of a cup of plant-based milk. You can do half a cup or 1 cup. So cardamom is extremely grounding, and nutmeg has a chemical called trimyristin, which helps with inducing sleep. So this is a great option to have right before you go to bed, because it just gets you so relaxed, soothes the nerves, and helps you fall asleep really easily. So yeah, I just add all my spices to my milk, bring it to a gentle simmer. Once that happens, I pour it in a cup and enjoy this with a book or some music. You want to make sure you're not looking at any screens. I try to stop looking at any screens an hour before bed, or definitely 30 minutes before bed, so we'll find what's possible for you. I also like to rub in some grounding and soothing essential oils into my temples and the back of the neck. This is not necessary, but it's just something that's become a part of my routine, and also because it smells so lovely. I like to put on my diffuser. This is not necessary at all. If you don't have a diffuser, you can just skip this step. I like to use grounding oils that have spices, or a classic lavender essential oil. You can just find what works for you. Once I'm in bed, I do a quick Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing technique. And this helps with, once again, soothing the nerves and just bringing in a mindset of calm and relaxation. So we start by covering our right nostril and breathe in deeply with our left, and then close the left nostril, exhale with the right nostril, then inhale with the right, close the right nostril, and then exhale with the left. And I just continue this for 2 minutes. But if you have the time or energy to do it up to 10 minutes, that works really, really well. Sleeplessness can be caused because of an extremely restless and active mind with racing thoughts. And in Ayurveda, this is associated with the Vata dosha, which is one of the 3 Ayurvedic doshas, but more on that in an upcoming video. And Vata is also been known to govern the legs according to Ayurveda. So if there's a lot of movement in the legs, that can increase the restlessness. So placing something grounding, just like a thick blanket just on the feet, can really help with calming your nerves. So like you can see here, I'm just using like a thick cotton blanket. It's really cold here, like I said, so I'm using this and a comforter. But if it's really warm where you are, just placing something heavy on the legs can help. And another extra tip is, if you feel like you run hot in the nights, you can try washing your feet under cold running water for a couple of seconds right before you go to sleep. And similarly, if you feel like you run cold at night and you feel really cold, you can try soaking your feet in a warm Epsom soak right before you go to bed. I try my best to hit the bed between 10 and 11 p.m. And it's really nice to have a routine for this, because it really helps with just establishing a pattern, so your brain knows that it's time to wind down at a certain time every day. I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me, and I really enjoyed sharing all of my sleep tips with you. But once again, these are things that have really worked well for me, and if you feel like you're dealing with more of a chronic condition, please consult a healthcare practitioner as well. Thanks for spending time with me, and I'll see you next time with another video. Bye!